All right. So today, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about a really close subject to my heart because, I don't know if you've ever been around with people that are extremely sensitive, or you find yourself being in the position where you're find yourself very insecure around people and you feel like someone is attacking you, or there's always, you're basically suspicious of people, right? And so the call today is about building enter resilience in when you're getting personally attacked. But the personally attack that I want to talk to you about is your personal attack, meaning what's happening within you, how you're being attacked. And there's a roadmap for you being attacked. Here's a few things that happens when we are constantly finding ourselves in attack mode, or we're defensive because of people, what we think people are doing around us. You know what I mean? We have this whole library of videos how people are critical about us. Okay, we overthink of what people are thinking about us, right? Here's three things that happens when we do that. Number one, we become extremely suspicious. We seek suspicion, basically. What we're doing is when we're seeking suspicious, we're looking for disapproval. You basically are searching for disapproval. Remember, you seek what you find. You will always seek what you find. So because you seek what you find, what it'll do is it will create you to become a people pleaser. It's because you're going to start people pleasing because you're seeking doubts, and you're looking at sensitive. You're walking on eggshells to make sure that everybody's happy around you. Okay. The second thing that happens is that you sense self-doubt. You're sensing self-doubt really quickly on yourself, which means you're seeing yourself as a disappointment and as being disapproved, right? So when you seeing yourself that way, what you do is you're now fearing failure. And when you're afraid of failure, you're keeping yourself safe. And when you keep yourself safe, you push people away. So this is a vicious cycle of having self-doubt, pushing people away, and keeping yourself safe. Okay, the last thing that happens as well is that you surround yourself with familiar spirits, people that are similar in spirit with you. What does that mean? You surround yourself with people that are like you, that are insecure, and that are disconnected. And when people are disconnected, they're insecure, what they tend to do is they keep this these patterns in this community. Basically, you're forming a community that has patterns, that has problem, but they keep you the same. Nothing changes, right? Because if you believe in something, you have to surround yourself with people that believe in the same thing. That's why I say we surround ourselves with similar spirits. All right. So those are the things that I believe causes more the attack within you than outside of you. All right. So three things that we can do in order for us to get out of this vicious cycle. The very first thing you want to do, you want to receive reassurance. So what do I mean by receiving reassurance? When you receive reassurance, that means you have to receive self-affirmation, self-acceptance, and self-approval. I said self because people can't give you that. So you've got to create that within yourself. And a good way is when somebody gives you a compliment, say, I received that. I do receive it. As hard as it is, you need to receive it. Okay. Do it in on the mirror. I know it's hard, like to look at yourself in the mirror, affirm yourself, but be in consciousness about what your thought process is, how you negatively talk about yourself. Sometimes I could find myself automatically getting mad at me really quickly in my head and start messing with my head. I mean, really saying bad things about myself without me even consciously knowing about it. So receive reassurance, because if you don't receive self-reassurance, you will not definitely receive other people's reassurance. That's the first thing. The second thing, you want to recall resilience. What does that mean? Remember the time that you had failure. Remember the time how you overcome achievements, how you made achievements, and how you overcame your failures, because that will give you more confidence inside of you moving forward versus looking for confidence in other people. Okay. The last thing, you want to risk real relationship. Risking real relationship, what does that mean? That means you need to be surrounding yourself with people that are authentic, people that are accepting, and people that are affirming. When people are confident in that circle of friends that you create, automatically it'll rub off on you. It will build your confidence. It'll make you feel safe. And then when you're safe, you could grow, you could be authentic, you could be right there with the rest of the people, risking being vulnerable. Because when you're vulnerable, actually confidence comes from the more vulnerable you are, the more confident you are. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Please do comment. I do read all the comments. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And I'll talk to you later. Take care.